A few videos ago, I mentioned how I was starting a project of making my car really the ultimate tuner car that I've always definitely wanted. So, we started off with, what was it? Cutting off the muffler and a resonator delete. Then we went to the interior wise, which was a full-on putting a fake carbon fiber wrap on it. Just kidding, it was actually real carbon fiber wrap. It just wasn't the best sticky carbon fiber wrap. Then I said I wanted to do a couple more things, and those couple more things are definitely happening. Front splitter, lowering springs, and definitely catalyst downpipes. After that, not so sure what's gonna happen, but we'll start with that first. But today, take a guess to what I bought. I'll give you 3 seconds. Okay, let's go. So, this is the next thing that we're gonna do. Not so sure if this is fully gonna fit properly, but I ordered it in the hopes that it would. Now, the description said that everything fit, so fingers crossed. So, what we're doing is a front splitter. We're gonna make this car look a little lower than it is because we don't have the lowering springs right now, but it's just a really thick piece of plastic, no carbon fiber or anything. Really didn't want to go that deep with the splitter, but maybe a diffuser next. Maybe, we'll see. But this may or may not fit. We'll have to see, but we're gonna do this later on in the video, so stay tuned. I'm out in the garage now, so I can have some like peace and quiet so I can tell you guys everything, right? Oh my god, it's not good lighting. Whoa. So for the longest time, I keep saying let's get my windows tinted. It's honestly, I still don't know why I haven't done that. I think honestly, as soon as the windows get tinted, the entire car is gonna transform into looking 10 times better. The way my buddy describes it is that you'd be driving in a fishbowl without tinting. And the more I think about that, I'm like, the more I agree with him. And honestly, it's a risk I'm willing to take with the cops, but it's not like we're going illegal tint. It's just obviously like I have a full black interior and it gets very toasty in there. So, you know, if I have my excuses, I'm sure I could, you know, I'm just kidding. It's not gonna work out that way, but I wish it did. If this front lip gets put on properly, the car will look amazing. Now, I do want to do lowering springs. I think honestly that might be next, and this is all DIY, so I'm not gonna have a shop do this, which may not be the best idea, but I think realistically it's like, I think the car being lowered would really make the BMW look more sporty. Now with the front lip, what I might do is actually cut out some like plywood, so like if it was a race car, it wouldn't like drag all of it, especially the plastic. And that's a good part, that it's just plastic and not carbon fiber, because quite honestly guys, like again, this car's old and it's got 105,000 miles on it. It's now not really turning on super well, so I'm kind of like not trying to put a whole lot of money in it, but at the same time I think it also looks really cool. Now I will say, catalyst downpipes, guys, hear me out here. Catalyst downpipes, like you hear the exhaust now and it sounds amazing. It really does. And if I were to get the crackles and pops that I've always wanted from a car, you know, who, like, realistically, like, who knows what could happen? You know, this car could really turn out to be something legendary, right? This is a new bumper. Has anyone ever seen a bumper be wrapped in a square before? I really shouldn't even be showing you guys this because it's quite sad, but that bumper is not for me. It's actually for my sister's car. She owns a 328, and as you can see, it's had its fair share of very much damaged sections, which I'm pretty sure these are rivets right here. I know just a couple seconds ago I mentioned about the front splitter. We're gonna be doing that, which also this buddy needs to get lowered for sure, but front splitter we put on in this video. Just stay tuned.
The real reason why this one's here is because, oh my god, I didn't realize the bottom was as bad. Now look at this, there's no underskirt anymore.
I think this might be the real reason why we got the front bumper for her, and I mean it's quite obvious, but I don't think we and yeah, that headlight definitely mounts broken. I will be completely honest with you, I am not camera ready. And here comes Coda. Where's Fluffy? Hey buddy! Hey! I love you! So here's my sister's BMW and we are fixing it for sure. Now, what's really cool is, since you guys know I have that green BMW right out here, that's a wrap. Or plastic wrap. What we didn't know is that you can actually go to Advanced Auto or someplace and get a color match for the BMW. Hers is Japan Raw Electric Red. We're gonna see if this will cover the new bumper, which I'll show you in a second. Now granted it was $25 a can, but still that's quite insane, the fact that you can actually do that. If I knew that you could do that, I probably would have just kept it silver, but I mean green is a cool color. It's just you guys see all the mistakes and everything. But this is the new bumper and it was folded. Actually, it's not even bad quality. I mean, it's a little flimsy, but it's nothing bad. That's crazy. Anyways, this car, we're obviously doing a lot to, which this isn't the video. The video is me putting on the front splitter with my pops on my car, and that's gonna look sick, and I cannot wait for that to happen, because it's gonna happen in a couple seconds here, for you guys at least. I mean, probably a couple of minutes or maybe an hour or two for me. But this is real time, and wow. Like, dude, honestly, one part that I do miss is that a 3 Series, because here's the thing. And again, I know I'm not an automotive YouTuber or anything, but with a 3 Series, you can do a lot of stuff. Like, you could do a turbo here. I can't do that because I have my ABS system here. You could do a really cool air intake here, which granted, I could do a really cool air intake as well. But I feel like a 3 Series definitely can do a lot more stuff than what a 5 Series can do. Now, granted, I have a turbocharger. This is a... Actually, I don't even think it's turbo anything. I think it's just an engine. It's a V6, I think like a 2.5 liter. I really have no idea what's a 3 Series, so don't quote me on that. Oh, also in real time, I was on the interstate, realized my car is still way too quiet, even on the road, so catalyst downpipes, I think, are the next thing that I'm going to do, and after that, lowering spring, and then tinning. Tinning, I feel like it's going to be that last resort, because honestly, it's just like, it's not like a cool upgrade, it's just a nice upgrade, you know? Versus catalyst downpipes, yes. Hold on, it's front splitter time. Yes. No, not today. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, front splitter time. I'm very excited. So I really do have a strong feeling that we're not going to use these screws, even though these are screws meant to like go through stuff. They have that like little drill bit on the end. So most likely we're not going to use these. Probably going to use something a little bit better, but the screws don't matter. It's just a matter of making sure that guy doesn't fall off. So before I can even jack this car up, I gotta find like 2x4s. So things like these to put in the back wheels over here so that this car doesn't go in the street. But I guess this video is really gonna be a 2-in-1 because I am actually really curious to see how well this paint does. Now, for $25 I can, considering it's paint matched to the original BMW colors, you know, I may have an idea now. I'm not even gonna lie. Bro, I just found this. Oh, boys. Oh, ideas. All right, got these two. Just need 2 of them. Maybe 4. Now we're gonna do 2. Okay, gotta put these over here. Bam. Bam. Here's gonna be the real interesting part. I'm really hoping this camera doesn't fall. I think it's good. Probably should have unlocked the car first. 2, I guess if you're ever trying to steal a BMW, don't, because your ears will be pierced by the sound of the alarm. But now let's go ahead and continue jacking this guy up, because honestly, I think we're going to have to do it probably another foot or 2. And since we have the car all jacked up, I'm not even sure if you can see this in the camera right now, because I can't. But this is the reason why I want to do lowering springs, or at least something with the suspension, because it's 1, it's disgusting. 2, it just rides way too high. Either that, or we jack it up 12 inches and make it look like a monster truck. So, I mean, it says it was for this type of bumper. I don't think so. I think it's a return. Alright, listen guys, I know you've waited for a video for over a week now, and it's another disappointing news. Now, the front splitter, I know for a fact they do make one for the 5 Series, it's just a matter of this one just didn't work. When me and my mom were actually trying to figure it out, it didn't look like it was going to fit, but we still wanted to see if it would, because sometimes it's just going to be like misfitment kind of thing. So reality is it just doesn't. There's no pilot holes to be drilled except for the 2 sides, so they're both like, what do you call it, a quarter panel or something like that. It does suck. I do think I'm going to find a splitter that works for it. It just probably won't be as cool looking, but I want to do front canards and then definitely lowering springs. But sorry that this video was a week and a half long in the making. It's just, it didn't turn out the way it should have. Maybe we'll be able to paint. So far, not looking like it's possible, and I'm not going outside because it's just so cold out. I should have really like a coat on, but it just poured, and I didn't even know. So I'm really curious to see whether or not this paint will actually do the trick, like if it's actually that good, because if it is, I actually do have a few ideas that I want to do with this car then. No longer a wrap or a plasti dip. So, front splitter may not have worked, but that's fine, and I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's hailing. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Goodness gracious, that's a lot of hail. Holy, not my car. Oh my god, it's actually hailing so much. Oh, what the Okay, so it's been raining for like the last few hours, so we're actually doing this whole painting process in the garage, and this is the stuff that we're using. So we're just gonna try it out and see how it is, but I hope you're not gonna suffocate from this.
Well, I wanted to move out of the way.
Oh, well, I appreciate you being the cameraman for a little bit. Alright, ready?
So start with the edges.
Yeah.
Start with the bottom.
Yeah. Well,
the bottom. This is the bottom over here.
Okay, ready? Oh, you want the bottom. Oh, okay. Alright, ready? This is definitely gonna take like more than like 2 or 3 coats. Alright, wow. This is giving me ideas after ideas. This is actually crazy that it's, I mean, I know what the color red of BMW is, and this is insanely close, which, I mean, it may be the exact same. So, kind of tempted to see what I could do to my car now, because maybe I want to change up the green. Even though the green was supposed to be an everlasting permanent type of solution, you know, I do miss the paint. I really do. And it makes the cars look so much better. It's actually crazy. It looks orange there. And then, wow. That's insane. But with that being said, I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and this thing's gonna come out really, really nice, and then we're gonna upgrade the car some more and go from there. Stay tuned, subscribe. I love you. Goodbye.